Yeah.
You can't catch me. Uh-oh. That one kind of grazed me a little bit. You take care of these baddies. I will get the layout set up. Because I apparently am like super strong and I can just pick up this box like no problem.
Yeah, like all little girls are super strong.
Get out of here, dude.
You fucking get back here.
I can't pick that up because like I wouldn't. But
oh my god.
I can pick up for you.
Finding it a decent challenge to fire, like aim and shoot in split screen.
Yeah, like you kind of have to have like a really big TV, or otherwise it's a little bit difficult. Just the way they've done the split screen.
I don't get the advantage to doing it this way.
But then again, is there ever a good way to do split screen? I just don't understand why they went backwards. RE5, co-op system was pretty good, for the most part. You know, don't really have a lot of complaints about it.
Yeah.
RE6, then they went to online co-op again, which is fine. Revelations, they took away co-op completely. No split screen, no online co-op, no nothing. And then in this game, I guess they decided, well, we're gonna meet somewhere in the middle and do split screen, but I just... I don't understand. Why fix something that's not broken? Just keep online co-op. Why is that so difficult? I don't feel like... I don't know.
They just don't know what they're doing.
I don't make games, so I can also crawl through holes, so...
I think that's a given, like...
I mean, that's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, superpower.
So I can throw bricks,
Oh.
but the catch is... bricks break fairly easily, for one.
There's something
I can only use them, I think, 3 times? And I also can't climb ladders with them.
You're braver than me.
So, kinda sucks.
Sounds like it sucks.
Oh, and I also don't even have the ability to throw bottles like Moira did. You know, she could throw explosives. Yeah. There's a type of bottle later on that I can throw, but it does no damage and it's practically useless.
Great.
Yeah, so if I don't have a brick, I'm pretty much useless. Oh hey, Fire Emblem. I forget which way we're going. I think we're going this way.
Jeez.
Or
yeah.
No. Let's go back up. I'm getting ahead of myself. You can also use the same weapon bench that Claire used, but I don't think you have any perks right now. At least I can climb ladders on my own.
Thank goodness.
At least I'm not Ashley, and I'm like, catch me! I'm physically incapable of falling.
Is this a control room?
No.
That's that key we got, I think. Here,
careful! There's something on the floor.
Oh, I forgot. Also, when I go through doors, I lose my brick.
Oh, jeez.
Which is stupid, because,
There's something ahead. Be careful.
What the fuck?
So that was like pus left behind from the zombie that we killed earlier in Claire's campaign.
Cool.
Yeah. Give me my brick. See, lasted 3 hits. I don't have a brick anymore, and now I can't find another one. So.
Great work, Capcom.
Oh, there's a brick here. It can be a little bit deceptive too, because like this one's glowing yellow, for example, but it's dead. It never comes back to life. It never reanimates or anything. So I guess it's to show you that you know how many there are.
Hooray for consistency.
Yeah.
It's close, but it hasn't seen us.
It's not dead though. Ow! No, still not dead. Come on, Natalia.
Little girl is murdering zombie with brick.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to finish it, because I did what I could. The bricks are actually not too bad once they're kind of like fully powered. Once you're like a hella jacked, like super kid, but it takes so long to get to that point. So yeah, I'm gonna be useless for quite a while.
The monster's coming.
Monster, just hit the monster in the face with the brick.
Like, Moira's quite fun to play. I quite like playing her. I just really like the whole crowbar thing for some reason. But Natalia's not so much fun to play, just because you just...
Not a lot of perks going for her.
Now, luckily, because I am, like the second player... Oh, we should have gone the other way. Crap.
No, we got this.
Well, that's normal.
The good thing is because I'm the second player, if I do get downed, I don't kind of die instantly like you would. So that's kind of an advantage she has. Like, she's defenseless, but she's not, like, uber defenseless, I guess, is a good word for it.
Thank God.
Because that would have really been a really big shame if that were the case. Claire went through all the trouble of turning on the power, and now we have to turn the power off.
That is kind of funny.
How'd I do?
Alright.
You did great.
Yeah, like us tasted. Ooh, shiny amethyst. Hello. Here, I'll give you some stuff.
I do like stuff.
There. More ammo, because, you know, I can't use it for anything.
Mother.
That door pretty much stays locked until you get in there, and then when you can unlock it, it's completely useless. It really doesn't serve any sort of purpose. It's one of those doors.
Hate those doors.
Right? So do I. I'm also gonna heal you there, Papa Bear. You're looking a little bit hurt.
Papa Bear.
There you go. Ooh, also, do I have a brick? Let's see if there's one around here. Yes, I do. I am going to hit this.
Strange bug.
I'm not as good at finding the larva as I am the cactus symbols, so I'll probably miss quite a few of those.
So, that's her collectible, larva?
Larva. Yep.
Okay.
She's a creepy little girl who likes bugs. So Kafka symbols, insect larva, and then the metals. Oh, there's one here. Okay. No, never mind, that's an enemy. So if you come over here, there's a gun part there for you.
There's something ahead. Be careful.
Should be a couple enemies in here, but luckily, you know, we kind of took care of them the first time we were here.
The monster's coming.
Oh, ram.
Okay, can I kill this guy? No. Okay, that's... well, I weakened him up. Good enough. Good enough. You should be able to, like, knife him to death if you want to finish him off.
Yeah. They don't deserve to live.
You don't belong in this world!
Wrong side.
And then, like Moira, I also have my own treasure chests.
Oh boy.
These ones make less sense, though, because, like, hers I can understand, you know, you have to, like, pry it open with a crowbar. These boxes, for some reason, are just like, oh, it needs small little girl hands to open. It's like...
Yeah,
what?
that's what small little girl hands do.
I don't really understand, but whatever. So yeah, now you can unlock this, but it's, like, useless. There's no point.
Good. I'm glad we did that.
Totally, right?
Today was the best day. No. No.
I'll help. Rick.
Rick.
Rick, go. Ah, die. Oh, yeah, still didn't kill it. I tried. Move. Thank you. You should be able to go right out the door that we left when we were Moira and Claire.
Okay.
Now, if you had used the flamethrower bust, you would need to come where I am now, crawl,
really?
crawl through the walls, and then turn the bust around because it would be in the way.
Okay.
So, and then you can grab those parts. Which is also nice because sometimes if you use the bust, you can destroy them completely and you can't grab them.
Huh. So changes like that, that's cool.
Yeah, so again, it's not like a big change. There's also larva down here, but yeah, okay. It's fine. I should really give you a heal. I think I have all the heals. You're really not looking very good.
Ammo.
There you go. Tis but a flesh
This place
wound.
is seriously messed up.
You know, I kind of
We're
wonder
almost
if
to the radio tower.
like Xbox version is not as good because I certainly did not
You
have
recognize any of
this
this?
much like
No.
frame issues.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Maybe if I installed it, it might run a little bit smoother.
Perhaps. It's also on the
Almost
One
there.
and PS4,
Still with
so
me?
I mean, it's come out for so many different
Yeah.
systems. There
Yeah.
really shouldn't be an
Legs.
excuse.
No, not from a developer like this. Not from games in this time.
Yeah, or like from big A publishers, right? Like it's,
Yeah, like even Dark Souls, they announced that it's gonna. I think they announced it's gonna run at like an even 30 frames a second for
Right.
3, which people groaned at. But I'm like,
At least it
guys,
runs.
at least it will run, and we won't have to worry about frame shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather have consistency than the chance of maybe it looking better and being
Gary,
inconsistent.
it's locked.
And honestly,
What
I'm
do
the kind
do?
of person who I don't really pay much attention to that kind of stuff,
You need to
whether
break the
it's
lock.
30 or 60
Yeah.
or
That
720 or
works.
1080. I don't really notice much of a difference. So for me, I'm like,
I
whatever.
I notice a difference, but as long as it runs
close to
consistent,
me,
I don't
okay?
care.
Right.
When it jumps like it is in
Okay.
this game, it bothers me.
Yeah. There should be some larvae on this tree.
Do you have to hit it to get it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So sometimes this can be really tricky because they put this
Strange
larva in
bug.
some areas that require you to throw bricks in a very, very specific position. And sometimes if you don't do it correctly, you can actually lose the brick.
That's
And you
bizarre.
won't be able to, you won't be able to grab it. So I didn't enjoy getting the larva because it was just more trouble than it was worth, kind of.
I have no desire to play as that little girl ever for any reason.
Well, if you're playing this on your own, you'll always play as, the main character mostly, and you can switch to the other character whenever you want. You would have to play as her at some points, but
What am I looking at?
the most scurriest enemy ever, of course. Look at that thing.
Stay back.
Where'd it go? No.
Where'd it go?
Box here. There might be magnum ammo in it. Oh, handgun. Also, you can have those. And maybe I'll give you an herb, too. Can you thank you, okay.
What can I do?
I was trying to give you herbs, but for some reason when I passed it on to you, it didn't quite do what I wanted it to
right.
do, so. Okay, brick. I'm gonna be uber useful, you just watch. Shiny. And I think that's it.
Okay. damn it.
At least it wasn't locked.
What's that?
What's what? You're seeing things. There's nothing. It's up there, though. Alright, so yeah, if you can see on my screen, he's got a very specific weak spot right on
Oh
the
my
leg.
goodness.
If you don't hit that, he won't die. I can also hit it with my brick sometimes. There you go. It's dead.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing they left out of the brief.
That's one of the more
Completely
useful
crazy.
things that she's useful for, I think, because it's a lot more difficult to see that in single player.
Yeah, I
So-
bet.
And I really don't like those enemies. I usually just run from them, but they run so fast. They can
What was
outrun me
that
like
thing?
easily. So
I don't know, honey. Let's keep our eyes peeled in case there's more.
and you know there's gonna be more.
There's always more.
They wouldn't just give us just one. Okay. There is a treasure chest. Or a lockbox, whatever. In the forest. And I think that's about it. I mean, there's more monsters, obviously, but...
There's something ahead. Be careful.
Bitch.
Eh! Oh, didn't quite hit it. God damn it, my average broke. Yeah, usually I just don't even bother and run through this place, but it's kind of more trouble than it's worth, because they usually just catch up to me anyways.
The monster's coming.
On his hands, what the fuck?
There, knocked him over. You can also knife the arm, too. You're not having nearly as much trouble with those as I did my first time around. They just give me a hell of a time.
I mean, they're almost exactly like regenerators from 4. Except you don't need a thermal scope.
Yeah, that's true. You have little girl powers instead.
Yeah, it's way better than thermal scopes.
Those things stress me out because I'm always like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Well, you always meet them in a tight place and you gotta use your sniper to get them.
Yeah.
Where did that game design go?
Or like when you sell the thermal scope and you're like, oh hell no, why did I do that? That game had a lot of that really when you think about it, because it's like, oh, I don't need flash grenades, or like when you don't know what they're for and
Yeah.
you sell them all and then you're like, oh no, I'm doomed. When the hell am I ever going to use this thermal scope? And then you sell it and you're like, no,
I mean, you can
Why?
beat them without the
Clear.
thermal scope, but
it's not optimal. I don't have a brick. And there's a bug in it. Oh well.